Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2572 of Putting My Cup Down. What you up to now? What you up to now is the segment of my podcasting or my video blogging that I share what's working, what's not working, what I've done, what I haven't done. Originally, as I made the change from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses, what I call real businesses to irritate my online friends, to the online world of business. And then with the pandemic and everything, I did a whole lot of things differently. Pivoted, which is a word I do not love. I like the idea of pivoting, and to me it's just change, but people thought after the pandemic, oh, we're going to pivot. It became one of those words that kind of irritates me. We all have words that trigger us or irritate us in a certain way for whatever reason, usually because of an experience we've had, or because the word's been used incorrectly or improperly, or the meaning of the word has been changed. Think of rainbows and gay and all kinds of different words that used to mean one thing, but now they mean a totally different thing. Think of all the words that used to mean one thing and now they actually mean something criminal or bad or negative. So I'm conscious of words and the power that they have and the meaning that they have. I spent, I don't know how many, I did well over 1,000, maybe closer to 2,000 idioms. I used to share an idiom every day to warm up my voice and to stay connected with my people. And I would describe the idiom, what does it mean, where does it come from, and then how you could use it to build and grow and supersize your business. And then I got tired of doing them. I mean, after about 1,000, I was already over it, but I was in a situation in my life where I wanted to keep producing content, but I wasn't in a position to change what I was doing. I was in a whole lot. There's times in our life where there's a whole lot going on, right? And when there's a whole lot going on, it's easier to stick with the known and what's working and what we're doing already than to mix it all up. So that is a lesson for me in my life as well as everyone else. So today we're talking about, in the Be a Better You annual challenge, we're doing one thing every day to be a better version of ourselves. We're talking about visualization, pre-framing, and then asking a specific question, a question about fear. Who am I without the fear? How would I show up? And then embodying that and those characteristics of how we are when we're not afraid. Because there's some things that we're excited about and we jump right into, even though we don't have all the answers. And then there's other things that we won't even try because we're afraid. Now, what's the difference between those things? And so I asked myself the question, if I'm not afraid, or if my business isn't afraid to do this, or if my business isn't afraid of the competition or regulation or taxes or whatever it might be for you, what would I do? How would we show up? How would our business show up? How would we behave and perform in our role, whatever roles we're playing, if we weren't afraid? If we weren't afraid of hurting someone's feelings, would we be honest with our feedback? If we weren't afraid of people thinking badly of us, would we take more risks, etc.? So that's what our topics are today. I'm a huge believer in visualization, really having a clear picture of what it is that I want, because how are you going to get there if you don't know what it looks like? Of course, you're not going to know exactly what it looks like, but how many times have you visualized something and then all of a sudden you're living it and you're like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? What happened is you got a clear picture of it, and even if you didn't think about it consciously, your subconscious goes to work on it for you, and then all of a sudden you have that thing that you wanted to create in your life, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like magic. Because sometimes it feels like magic, but it's actually more of a science than it is magic. It's about energy. Not going to get into it. Way metaphysical. So, granddaughter's birthday today, youngest granddaughter's birthday today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.